I mean,
but no.
Because, you know, technically, Partnov already told us about this kind of company. We have company XYZ, which is located in blah, 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 California, and it has about 50 people, and I mean, 25, I don't know how many, 25, 30 people regular, and some of them, like maybe 50 remote. And we don't, so while we open this XYZ company and we work there, and our application blah 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 is about, technically we're talking about brief or looking bus, but it doesn't, we don't mention this application. We just say we working on some kind of transportation application or in some kind of communication tool like Zoom or Slack or whatever, and we send it to Laura. And technically, Laura will definitely change your resume, but until you don't send her the other questions, you in a big line. Because right now people send her everything, resume and these 12 questions. So if you send her just your kind of resume, because just try to imagine, she doesn't really care about your resume. Put yourself on her shoes. Because she has about 200, 300 people like you and me, and she just the only thing she cares is like put this company which will be next to your reference. So she doesn't care about what you have in the previous. I mean, she only, you know, she will probably stay where you're from Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, or whatever. Maybe your education, if it's really important, and that's it. She doesn't really care about this stuff. And because she's as she told you, people in front of you, she doesn't have really much time. And at the same time, because she doesn't have much time, when I sent her, and she said, and I sent her the questions, the answers, and the resume, and she said, you know what, there's a people in front of you, and I was waiting for, I sent in the beginning of October, probably heard about that. I uploaded all this stuff to the Telegram. And only on 16th of November, she sent me a message, Michael, choose the time. And not the time, but choose the Monday. She can do this clearance only on Mondays. So, I mean, and at the 16th of November, I told her, let's do the next one. The next one was 22nd of November, Monday. And we did it. But don't delay all this stuff. I mean, if you want to delay, it's up to you, of course. But I'm telling you, some folks just write at me right now, and I see in front of you at least 30, 40 people. I mean, with Mike, with what I see, but I guess it's about maybe 100. I mean, no, not 100. I'm lying to you, but yeah, about maybe 30. But sometimes people canceling. Or like when I was on the, if you see the video from my clearance, she usually takes 6-7 people. But 3 of them, there was Anastasia, Ekaterina, and some other person, they cannot launch the Skype. And there was no sound. And Laura just canceled them because they say, I cannot talk with you because I don't hear you. So instead of 6-7 people, there were only 4. And after this 4, she canceled 1 more. And she could cancel me, and probably you see the other 2 people with me. Because I was not really good answering, if you saw the video. I don't really like how I answered, but probably I was pushing on her a little bit because, because I am who I am. So my idea that send you this company, XYZ, with the, because, she gives this company to everyone. I mean, the same. It's just that you realize that you should talk about something. It's not really important for her. For her, most important that you answer the questions the right way. This, I mean, there's 2 questions about how you will test the registration form, right?
Mm-hmm.
So instead of this, she will not ask this question. She just wants to make sure that you know how to make this, functional testing, how to make this login password test. What to look for, how to make this. I mean, it's easy. I mean, if you ask the people, if you ask me, I will send you the answer. It's not a big deal. So people usually send to each other, copy from each other, and it doesn't really, я не быстро, то мне надо всегда со стороны, я смотрю, как Таня Канцевич начинаю ускоряться.
No, okay. For me, it's okay.
Оксана? Are you still with me?
We should accommodate to speaking way other people. Like.
No, I mean we should but I realized that somebody like Oksana cannot probably listen so fast. So it's better if Oksana say like, Michael, can you slow down? You speak fast. I'm telling you because I
will say you. I'm okay.
Okay, so don't hesitate because I was in your shoes, folks, like 15 years ago. If I speak that way with me 15 years ago, I would definitely not understand anything. I was so bad in English that you couldn't even imagine. So I was like, what? Can you repeat? People, after 5 my questions to repeat, people say bye because they were so obsessed with all my questions. Could you repeat that? I was frustrated. I was confused. I really speak badly. I would really speak slowly. I could hardly find, like, I was, can you, forget the word, tell me, forget the word. On my try number 4 or 5, people say, okay, learn the English, we will go. So nobody speaks with me because I was so slow. I was always forget all the next words, which I should remember technically, but no practice, nothing, no experience. So I was totally, I wouldn't say totally zero, but I was totally useless in that way. I cannot express myself. I cannot ask people. I cannot hold them close to me but there was a kind of push. People push me to start speaking faster and faster and faster. I mean, and sometimes when you speak too fast, you cannot slow down like me right now. So I cannot control myself right now. I mean, if you tell me everything, Michael, slow down, I will probably do that.